Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Batman, Superman, and cartoons. They announced 2 new cartoons today from DC Kids. I guess it'd be World's Finest because it's Batman and Superman and Lois and Jimmy.
And Jimmy, yes.
And Jimmy.
Their trifecta relationship.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this. Some people were making comments that look like Owl House.
It does.
A little bit. But the one I'm really excited about is the Batman series from Bruce Timm, and J.J. Abrams, which...
Yeah, you had me until you had J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, so we'll talk about this. Before we get into it, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 190,000 subs.
Woo!
Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, we do talk about comics, talk about animation. This is a combination of those two things. And this announcement comes a couple days after the other shoe dropping that they are getting rid of Warner Media over there at AT&T, merging with Discovery.
Here's what's weird to me. Is this because, didn't J.J. Abrams have a deal, was it with HBO Max about doing all these shows and stuff?
Yeah, so this is where I'm really confused, because just a couple of days ago, there were articles out there that J.J. Abrams was not interested in directing any franchise projects. So he's not gonna be directing anything, but apparently he's still involved in the DC stuff. And now all of a sudden, here comes this HBO Max Cartoon Network show.
Well, he's gonna produce it.
Yeah.
So is this all tied to his deal then? He has the bad robot deals. It's like
the $500 million deal.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
So.
That's what it's all about. Because it's like, no one wants J.J. Abrams on this shit. J.J. Abrams keeps ruining franchises.
I was so excited when they're like, oh my God, Bruce Timm is coming back to Batman. Because Batman, the animated series, is my all-time favorite Batman anything.
Most people hold that up as the standard, especially when it comes to anything animated.
Yeah. So to hear that, like, oh my God, Bruce Timm's coming back to Batman, that's awesome. Oh, shit, J.J. Abrams. Mm-hmm. It's like my excitement is, hopefully he's hands off. Hopefully it's like, Bruce, just go do your thing. Give us some good Batman. But we'll see. So this is coming from Variety. Then we're going to talk about my adventures with Superman.
Yeah. That got announced today, too.
Yeah, so new Batman animated series has been ordered at HBO Max and Cartoon Network. You might as well just drop the Cartoon Network because at some point it's all going to be HBO Max.
Yeah, they keep making sure they specify those are separate. But yes.
We know. They're a merged Adult Swim with HBO Max. So Batman the Animated Series co-creator Bruce Timm is attached as executive producer. That's a good move. Along with, yeah. Batman Cape Crusader will be executive produced by Timm along with J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves, who's doing the new Batman movie with the glitter vampire.
Oh, God.
It will be produced by Warner Brothers Animation, Bad Robot, and Sixth in Idaho. That's new. We're beyond excited to be working together to bring this character back to tell engrossing new stories in Gotham, the trio said. The series will be thrilling, cinematic, and evocative of Batman's noir roots while diving deeper into the psychology of these iconic characters. We cannot wait to share this new world. So it's not a continuation.
Wait a minute. Well, of course it's not. They never did. They always have to reboot everything and make it their way. I thought, what's interesting to me was people are mad because Cartoon Network was passing on shows because they were trying to target preschoolers. And then we're getting all these.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It's like a tale of two cities here.
Yeah, I think it's... Cartoon Network, because we did a video on that Cartoon Network was passing on Infinity Train. They weren't going to renew Infinity Train because they said it wasn't young enough. I think that's their way of saying we're not going to take shows that clearly are going to attract... I talked to Squid King about this yesterday. Went for a walk. They're going to attract a weird stan audience.
Well, these are going to attract a weird stan audience because they're gearing it, because you either have the preschool stuff or you have this stuff, which you're saying these characters like in their 20s and they're aiming for these characters. That's the stan audience. They don't understand the stan audience. It's like, teens to, 30 plus sometimes. They don't, you can't avoid that. Especially the Superman one. It's definitely going to be a stan audience. Continue.
Yeah, they're basically saying it's going to be a new show. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a continuation of the DC animated universe.
No, why do that when we can redo it again, say we invented it and piss all over it?
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's this series. This one, here we've got the... Yeah, see, I'm actually... Oh, God, it looks
I like the idea that they're going into like the psychological whatever because like we're in a work with Batman. I think that aspect on the new He-Man show is a little bit concerning, but I think Batman it kind of fits.
Yeah, because Batman's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. He's kind of crazy. You can't
separate two. You know, I mean, Batman and nuts gonna go together.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, it'd be funny if it turned out that Batman was just a figment of his own imagination. That he.
Oh my God.
That all these villains that he was fighting, he was just like beating up random people on the street. It was Fight Club. It's Fight Club. Batman's just like dressing like a bat and he's fighting. It's like, oh, you thought it was a Joker, and that was just some random birthday clown you just beat the shit out of.
The first rule about Fight Club is, I am the knight.
I am the Fight Club. Yeah, and he's not rich. He's just like squatting in a mansion or something, you know. And it just turns out that he's just completely batshit. That's what they should call it, batshit.
I don't know.
He's insane.
I think this sounds better than like Revelation, but you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a little heart because I've got some hope. But the fact that Bruce Timm is involved,
Let's hope he's heavily involved.
I hope he is taking the lead on this one.
They keep mentioning him first, but that just could be because they're trying to shut the crazies bait. Up like us, you know.
Yeah, nostalgia bait. We're gonna nostalgia bait you.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
Yeah, so there's that one. That one I'm curious about. But you're right about the Cartoon Network thing because they're like, yeah, we're not doing adult shows, but let's do the psychology of Batman.
Well, it's also interesting to me that they make all these announcements. Now, granted, it was because they do the media things, and these happen every year, a couple times a year, I guess, for the marketing, to get advertisers on board and stuff. They do these presentations, and that's what this is part of. But I do think it's kind of interesting that they just make these announcements that they're kind of undoing everything and sending it to Discovery Plus, and then a couple days later, oh, by the way, here's all these shows that we're greenlighting.
Yeah, we're doing stuff on us. Now, these had to have been in development.
Oh, yeah.
But it is weird. They're just kind of like, hey, don't worry, guys, it's fine. We're going to do another video later talking about how, yeah, it might not be so fine. Mm-hmm. It might not be so fine over there. The other one, which some people were tagging us in on Twitter saying that it looked like the Owl House.
It does look like the Owl House.
My Adventures with Superman. Jack Quaid fronted animated series gets two season order.
I don't even know yet if it's good.
Oh, they're gonna ship, and that's how they know they're getting 2 seasons.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: everybody knows that Superman and Lois go together, and then we have the show that's Superman and Lois show, the new one, and it's kicking ass. So and doing well. It's one of the few shows over at CW that are doing well, and then we get. This
Ginger swap Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, they already did that in the CW, so they're going to continue with that. We can't have that.
So this is this reminds me of like Totally Spies too. It's kind of
it does.
Yeah. So who is Jack Quaid lending his voice to the titular? Oh my God, titular! That's the word of it.
Titular and stick it up your titular hole. Anyway.
Your titular hole.
That's right.
That's where men's titulars belong. It's landed a 2-season order HBO Max and Cartoon Network, produced by Warner Brothers Animation and loosely based on characters from DC. My Adventures with Superman follows the adventures of Superman and Lois Lane. The animated series features 20-somethings Clark Kent and the Brighton-driven Lois Lane, and their best friend Jimmy Olsen as they begin to discover who they are and everything they can accomplish together.
Well, this is going to be like a trio now.
Oh my God.
I shipped them all.
It's going to go poly. They're going to go poly.
What would even name for that would be? I can't even think.
Let's see. Jimmy and Lois would be Lemmy.
Lenny? Yeah, no, she has to be first because she's the strong and witty one. So yeah, Lemmy and so it would be all three of them be together.
Clark Jimmy. The Super Fam. They're all together.
Super friends.
They're Super Best Friend Squad.
That's right.
The Super Best Friend Squad. That's what they are. So they're going to work for the Daily Planet because apparently newspapers still exist.
Not that much anymore. They're going to be yelling Best Friend Squad and having pillow fights and proms.
They're going to have...
And they're going to go to prom.
Oh my God. They're 20-something. They're going to go to prom. Jimmy's going to be younger.
Well, he's supposed to be.
So they're going to go to Jimmy's prom. My Adventures with Superman follows Clark as he builds a secret Superman identity and embraces his role as the hero of Metropolis and perhaps the world. Lois, now growing into a star investigative journalist, takes aspiring photographer Jimmy Olsen under her wing. All the while, Clark and Lois are falling in love, sharing adventures, taking down bad guys, stumbling over secrets, and discovering what it means to be Superman Lois Lane. Well, okay.
It seems like it's focused on Superman and Lois Lane. The thing is, you really can't split these two up. I'm surprised they're not trying to. But anytime they have Superman and Lois Lane together, the shows do really well. If you stick to formula, you're going to do okay.
People like Superman and Lois Lane.
I know, and if you change that too far, deviate too much off of that, you're going to have issues.
It's been a great partnership working with Cartoon Network and HBO Max to bring more DC superheroes to the platform in new and creatively interesting ways.
Well, how's this creatively interesting?
It was the first animated Superman series in many years. And yeah, because I'm trying to think they had Justice League, and then they had the DC animated movies. But yeah, the last series that was just Superman was probably the Bruce Timm one, I'm thinking. That was a long time ago.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I could be wrong. So yeah, this is the first Superman animated series in many years. We want to tell our Superman story through the trio of Clark, Lois, and Jimmy. We know they're going to be shipped. Whose relationship dynamic will allow for rich, serialized, engaging stories as we explore their lives as individuals and their journey together as friends. Maybe more.
So they're making Jimmy like in there as
third wheel.
Yeah, they're making him like especially as important as Lois and Clark. Clark and Lois. This worries me. Hopefully it's nothing. Stick to formula and you'll be fine.
50 years from now, we'll get the live action version. It'll be, what was that? Like Alice and Ted and whatever. It'll be like Lois and Clark and Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
They cohabitate.
I stick to formula.
And
you'll
Lex.
be fine.
We'll put Lex in there too. They have one really big bed.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like they're sticking with the Friends, but then they say that one breath and they kind of, make it sound weird in the next. So who the hell knows? But stick to formula.
It might actually be good. Look, here's the thing. I've eaten crow before. It's kind of stringy. It's kind of gamey. But no, I mean, there have been times where I'm like, this is gonna suck for sure.
My friends.
I haven't eaten your friends. Okay. I've eaten other girls' friends.
Wait, you eat other girls' crows? You better just stop talking.
Anyway, no, I mean, I've looked at series and I've looked. My initial reaction was like, no, and it's actually turned out to be good. So maybe it'll be good.
I'm hoping it's good. I want it to be good. I don't want these things to fail. I want them. We desperately want them to be good. But we're so jaded on everything they keep giving us and knowing how they've been behaving in the past that our expectations are very low.
Lois.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because it'd be ironic if this show actually wound up being better than Bruce Timm Batman.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, J.J. Abrams is involved, so it's
we'll see.
Very possible that Batman is gonna jump the Bat Shark with the Bat Shark repellent in hand on his Bat bike. Yeah, it could get. Who knows? I'm hoping it's good. I hope they're both good. I hope we get some good damn cartoons.
I think that's what we all want. We all want them to be good, but we all know that they most likely will not be good. And that's what gets us. Because it's like, 10 years ago, nonsense like this would have been exciting. And we've been like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And now we're just like, oh my God, what are you going to do? Because we know they're going to do something. It can never just be good. It has to be, insert whatever BS here.
Yeah, but then, we've been getting shows like Invincible, and it does seem like, I don't know, maybe people are interested in making money again. I mean, cartoon shows are expensive, I'm
hoping. That's my hope. My secret hope is maybe they're starting to reverse course and maybe they're realizing, oh shit, we had to sell this stuff off because we can't make money. Maybe it's time to do better. But we've said that for a while now, and it has not gotten better. So, I just want good shows again. I just want to not be so jaded and look at everything and be like, oh, there they go, shipping and shit and shoving shit in there and everything else. I just
shipping and shoving, slipping and sliding.
That's right. I'm speaking of jokes and shipping and shoving. I want to tell them about your joke earlier, because in our town there are people with the last name Blos, and there are people with the last name Kuntz. Neon keeps, for whatever reason calling them blows and cunts. And he was like, go ahead, tell him about your law firm.
The law firm of blows and cunts. We promise we won't fuck you over.
So nothing to do with it, but it was funny.
It's like a Western PA thing, because I'm not from Western PA. I'm a transplant, so for me, it's like there are a lot of these like Germany sounding names.
Blows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He keeps calling them blows and cunts, and I keep telling him that's not how you say it, but he insists on calling them that.
It's how it's spelled. I'm bad with names. Gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.